Hi, this is Paul from Skid Lift LLC, and I'm out here at Skid Steer Solutions. Skid Steer Solutions is based out of Bellingham, Washington, and they are our online presence for the skid lift product. We have a great customer base to share our product with, so we've been real happy to work with Skid Steer Solutions, with the services they provide us and the service they provide their customers. So we're here at Skid Steer Solutions today to talk about two of our different models, the 2030 EHD and also the 2230S, both very popular models, been great in the marketplace. And I'm going to turn it over here to Rob at Skid Steer Solutions to go through some of the specifics of the different models.
Thanks, Paul. I'm going to start with the 2230S. This is a compact little unit. It goes up to 22 feet from your deck right here. Features a back door and a side door. They're nice, heavy, sturdy doors. Very easy to operate. You've got your platform here. Here's your steps to get up into the lift. It's all completely compact and operated from inside with the operator, so you do not have to have anybody in the skid steer. Just turn your hydraulics on, climb up into the basket, and you can operate everything from inside the basket. If something does happen, your machine dies on you, you run out of fuel, whatever it is, you can easily lower yourself down with this emergency bypass valve. So everything's been thought of when you look at this thing. Even the skid steer mounts. We've got a skid steer mount on the side here, but there's also an optional end mount that can go in this. There's fork pockets already included, so if you're not using it on a skid steer and you want to put it on a forklift, you can also operate it with a forklift. However, you do have to have an optional auxiliary pump to run it, but everything is here ready to go.
I'd just like to show you a little bit about the control features that are on the 2230S and the 1530S models. We have 2 points of controlling the unit. One is down on the base. We have an up and down control stick here for bringing the unit up and down. The reason this is here is mainly if I want to put the maintenance bars around and then bring it down on the maintenance bars and do some work inside the skid lift. Maybe I need to tighten a fitting, maybe I need to pull out a cylinder for some reason. If I want to do any of that kind of work, I would use these controls down here. I also have a little level down here, so anytime I set it down, I can always check my levelness of my machine right here. I do have an emergency bypass lever, which is a great feature with a quarter turn. It will just bring the lift down very, very slowly. The skid steer does not need to be running for that to work. It's basically so that if somebody was hurt in the basket, I could just let them down. Somebody else could let them down very easily. I also have an emergency stop button here, which allows me to deadhead the hydraulics right there. So those are all features on the controller on the base. In the basket, we actually have a control stick for going up and down and an emergency bypass. The emergency bypass is very nice up in the basket for the fact that if I would happen to run out of fuel in my skid steer or need it for something like that, I can just crack that lever and it'll come right back down. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to order a skid lift attachment online, visit skidsteersolutions.com.